Welcome to the Steve Show. Are you a parent and you are missing out on big events? Like you might not be making it to your kid's soccer game or whatever it is because you feel like I have to be at work, I have to do this, and there's just no way around it. Today I want to talk about how you fix that. So a few months back, I wake up in the morning, getting ready for the day, and then I'm running out the door and I say goodbye to my wife. And she stops and says, "Hey, don't forget, it was our daughter's play." She said, "She's in the play, don't forget, you have to be there at 2 p.m. And I was like, "No, it's not, it's next week." And she said, "No, it's today." And I'm like, oh crap. So I had it on the wrong day on my calendar. I thought it was the next week. So I'm like, okay, I'll do what I can to try to make it, leaving my wife not knowing if I would make it or not. I'm driving into my office and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna make it. There's no way. I was going through in my mind all the things I had to do that day, and I had booked myself like crazy. I even had client meetings in the afternoon. I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna make it. Then I stopped myself. I said, wait a minute. I know that I create my own experiences. This is my belief. And there I am driving that into my mind that I'm not gonna make it. Well, of course I'm not gonna make it. Because whatever I state, my mind is going to hold true. So I'm basically automatically making it so that I can't do it. So I shifted my mindset on the rest of my drive in, and I said, I'm going to find a way to get there. The first step in figuring out what you want in your life is setting the intent. You have to set the intention. So I set the intent right there, and I said, I'm going to make it to my daughter's event, to the play. So I'm like just setting that intent. I said it over and over. I even told myself, erase, delete from that negative that I had about that I wasn't going to make it. I just deleted that from my mind, and I focused on that I'm going to make it. So I get to my office right away. I get to my desk and I lay out what I have to do, and I'm looking immediately, what can I eliminate? What is not a necessity for today? So now I'm starting to prioritize. So the first step is set the intent. The second step is prioritizing this. I'm looking at, okay, what can I eliminate from today? I get that stuff off of my calendar. The second thing is I looked at what can I delegate? Is there anything that I can do? There was a few things. I was able to get it off to some of my staff, and they were able to get help. And even if you don't have staff, is there any other person that you can delegate some of the work that you're doing? If not, then we have to deal with what's left. So what's left, you have to prioritize that. So I started moving things around. I had one client meeting that was in the afternoon. Now I had to decide, do I call this client and move them, reschedule, which I was about to do. I was about to call because I was going to say, hey, I totally screwed up. My daughter's play is today. Is there any way we can reschedule? But guess what? I didn't even have to make that call. The client text messaged me and said, hey, my day is crazy. Is there any way we can meet another day? So the client actually reached out to me. And I think that's part of setting those intentions, whatever you want to call it, the law of attraction. I was putting it out there to do that. And it even happened to me today. Today, I was getting all my stuff gathered this morning, and Vicky, who helps me with all these great videos that you're watching right now, she texted me and she's like, hey, I need an extra 30 minutes this morning. I'm like, no problem. I needed it too. So it worked out perfect. It's setting the intention, and the world will just react in a way. And if you don't believe me, just try it. Fully set the intention and watch how things unfold. And then what's left over, you need to prioritize efficiently so that you can make it. So here's the end of the story. I'm running. I barely made it though. I still had to get all this work done that day. I got it all done. I'm even left the office late. I thought, okay, I'm going to be a little late. But then all the lights were green. I literally got there. I walked in and I sat down and the curtain opened. I just sat down, the curtain opened. I was there right on the hair of the moment, and I saw my daughter's play. So to remind yourself, set the intention of what you're going to do and what you're going to accomplish and what you're going to make so you can make it to those important events. And then prioritize your day. Eliminate what's not necessary. Delegate what you shouldn't be doing or what you can. And then the rest of it, prioritize efficiently. So I hope that helps you so that you can start making it to these major events for your children. And even if you're not a parent, just to anything that you really, really want, you can set the intention and find your way there. And remember, if you like the videos, subscribe, comment below. I'd love to hear what you thought, any questions. Get in the discussion so we can interact together. I would love to hear from you.